This video will show you some tips and tricks to help you overcome test anxiety. Many students get anxious before tests, and a little nervousness is a good thing. We may not adequately prepare for our exams without it. However, when this nervousness turns to anxiety, it is important to implement some strategies to overcome it. Test anxiety is associated with the fear of failing the exam, course, or even the entire program. These are all very valid concerns, but these concerns should not be in the forefront of your mind. For example, we all know that as humans, we will eventually cease to exist on this earth. If we continually thought about our eventual end, we would not be able to live in the moment and enjoy life. The same thing goes for taking an exam. If we continually worry about the what-ifs and our possible failure, we would not be able to focus on the here and now. So, how do you fight test anxiety? The first step to battling test anxiety is positivity. You must maintain a positive attitude and a positive internal locus of control. Simply stated, this means that you must know that you are in control. Tell yourself, I want, I can, and I will. You must also use positive self-talk and challenge the negative thoughts. Instead of telling yourself, this exam is so hard, no one passed it, so I won't either. Tell yourself, this exam will be a challenge, but I know I can rise to it. Others may not have prepared as well as I do, or may not have understood the material as well as I will after studying and using my resources. Negativity will surround you, and it is easy to become involved in it, especially if your classmates are constantly negative. Negativity is not productive, so do not get sucked into it. Continue to rise to the challenge of remaining positive no matter what you are facing. Along with remaining positive, it is also important to identify your triggers and come up with relaxation responses. Make a list of 5 events that you associate with test anxiety and fear. Rank these from the most anxiety-provoking to the least. Now relax and imagine these events, starting with the least anxiety-provoking event, and use controlled breathing while thinking of these events. Controlled breathing exercises can help you relax and remain positive whenever you start to feel anxious. When you feel anxious, you tend to have shallow, short breaths. When you practice deep breathing, you are enhancing feelings of relaxation and breaking the patterns associated with anxiety. Imagine the event for 30 seconds. If you start to get nervous, change the scenery, deep breathe, and try again. Continue to work through these scenarios until you reach the most anxiety-provoking event and can imagine it without feeling uncomfortable. You can also free write or journal about your feelings to get it out of your mind. There are many different relaxation techniques available, so do not feel constrained by the few we have just discussed. For help with this topic and more, check out our answers database where you can search our frequently asked questions or chat with a Rasmussen librarian.